What is going on, guys? Brent and Jay, and today we are out here at a beautiful spring here in Florida. If you guys haven't seen the videos, basically I go out on my jet ski, travel around, dive down and find stuff people lose. Today I'm at one of the most popular rivers in Florida. There's tons of people kayaking, tubing, and boating down this river every single day. So today I'm gonna go out on my jet ski, bring my metal detector, dive down and see if I can find any items that people might have lost while they were out here. If you guys remember, about a week ago I actually did a video here and I almost got hit by a freaking boat. Had my dive flag up and everything. I was underwater scuba diving, had my headphones on for the actual metal detector, couldn't hear anything, and I look up and just see a boat propeller coming my way. I ducked down and luckily missed it. However, that was on the busy part of the river, so I'm not gonna be taking that chance today. I'm gonna go to the more suburb area of the river. This is actually gonna be where people live. It's their homes, and they take these canals to get to their personal docks where they can dock up and go right inside their own house. So it's not gonna be that busy. However, people are likely to lose things, and it is a river. So if somebody lost something up here, it still could have drifted all the way down to the housing section of the river. So this is on a completely separate note. It's actually 3:15 in the afternoon right now. A little bit of a late start for me. I actually got here around 1:30, but I have met so many people here today. It's actually a Friday, so this place is quite busy. And of course, when I put my wetsuit on, there's so many people that come up and either ask what I'm doing or they've all seen the videos. So it's really cool. I met a ton of subscribers. I haven't even gotten the water yet, and now it's 3 o'clock. So I spent an hour and a half just saying hello, taking pictures. And actually one of the business owners down here, his name's John. He owns the kayak shack. He actually gave me this really dope sticker, and he got me a t-shirt as well. If you guys have watched the video, he was the one who told me about the $10,000 ring that was lost out here that I'm still searching for. But I just want to say it is so freaking cool coming out to places like this and just meeting so many of you guys who have watched the video. So if you guys ever see me in public, wetsuit or no wetsuit, come and say what's up. I love meeting you guys. But with that being said, let's hop on the jet ski, get down the river, jump in, see what we can find. I have a good feeling about it, man. My treasure senses are tingling, and I think we're gonna find something really good today. Here we go, Blue Bay. Here we go. Guys, I also forgot to mention there's giant manatees here. Check this out. She just rolled right under the jet ski. Now she's going into like the swimming area where I can't go. It just goes to show why so many people visit this area. They get a chance to interact with crazy wildlife just like that. And it also shows you just how wild this place is, and I might run into an alligator. It's crazy, man. I love this place. Yeah, I think I actually found a pair of goggles up here already, so I'm about to hop in. But it's nice meeting you guys. Take it easy. I'm gonna hop in real quick and see if I can get those. I think there's a pair of goggles literally right here under me. That right there. I think those are goggles. First treasure of the day. Not bad, man. Not bad. All right, so I have got to get a move on it because the sun is rapidly going down and I honestly don't have much time. So we're at the first spot right now. I saw a ton of fish and I have passed a bunch of boats. So this is a pretty active canal and it's pretty deep. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the scuba tank out, get my metal detector out, hop in. I'm gonna be greeted by a ton of mangrove snapper that are in here that I've already seen. But hopefully we can go down, find some stuff that fishermen might have lost, find some stuff that people might have dropped off their boats. And especially because this is deep, I know people really aren't going in and retrieving stuff right here. Water's pretty clear, so I really think we can find something. There is another boat coming up, so I do have to be careful. I have my dive flag right here. It is active, so people should slow down and kind of give me some space. We'll see though.
1988 Oakley, did you find?
1988?
Yep.
All right, brother, I'll keep a lookout for him. So I'm not sure if I even freaking recorded it. I'm pretty sure I made a rookie move and thought I was recording it. I wasn't, but I did a deep dive among like the whole curve here. And it's pretty deep. It's about 9-10 foot where I was at. And I didn't find much. I found a bottle and some goggles. But then I came across these right here. These are so freaking old. And there was actually a boater who came by and said, if you find a pair of old glasses, they're mine. And these things, obviously, look how old these things are. These actually might be that guy's. So if I see them, I'll let them know. But they're a pair of Costas. They're really nice. They got blue lenses. And they got this crazy moss all over it, man. It is so unbelievable. But it was a really cool find. I don't know if I was actually recording for it, though. And then I had a boat go right over me. But I was deep enough. And I did hear him slow down. Because of the dive flag, so I heard him put it into neutral and kind of drift by, which is really good. I don't know if I'm really feeling these back cuts. I think I might go to the main put in and just kind of do some metal detecting at the beach. I'm not really sure, but either way, this is definitely the coolest find of the day. Probably one of the coolest pair of glasses I've ever found, just because of all the crazy growth on it. So dope. Whoa, it's a huge school of fish over here. Huge school. That's insane looking. All right, so we are back at square one finally. I got my scuba tank and my metal detector, all that stuff. But this spot right here is actually a swimming spot. So boaters or anything like that actually can't cross these ropes. This is where a lot of like kids come to play. Their parents just kind of watch them right here. So I'm just gonna search this area a little bit for two reasons. One, because this is where a bunch of people are, so this really could have a lot of treasure right here. Two is because there's no boats allowed in there, and I'm honestly still a little nervous since last time where the boats were coming close, and I've already had one go over me today, even though he did respect the dive flag and slow down. So I don't really want to take any chances, and I've never really hit the spot, so I'm gonna swim in this area, see if I can find anything with a metal detector, and then depending on how we're doing on time, I might go to Hospital Hole and kind of metal detect around there. It's like a really big deep drop off. It's like 100 something foot. I'm not gonna go down it, but I am gonna search around it, see if we can find anything cool. I got blue bait tied up right here. I got all my gear. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on, hop in this little kiddie pool, I guess you call it, see what we can find. Oh! it is getting chilly fast. We started out at like mid 80s and now we're in the mid 60s. So we lost about 20 degrees since we've been diving today. I did find some interesting stuff, and funny enough, I actually started to use my weight pockets for my actual BCD, where you would normally put your like dive weights to help you sink down. I started pulling out these pockets and putting my treasure in there. Super convenient. Never really thought about that before, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys some of the stuff we found, and then I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do next. All right guys, so I just dumped out this stuff that I found, but I was like, man, I'm missing so much stuff. Now I know why I never used my dive pockets before. I didn't know they had little holes in the bottom, so all of like the nails and little coins I found are completely gone. The only thing I have left is like this weird triangle metal thing, which I assume is like something from a boat or something like that. And then this shotgun shell. So I lost, I found about 2 pennies and like a few nails. Lost all of those, don't know where those are. Obviously back in there, fell out of my dive pocket, which is so freaking funny. Oh my gosh. I was literally just bragging on it, but now I know why I've never used it before. So obviously don't have too much to show you guys now. This is a place where like a bunch of kids swim. I was expecting to find like a bunch of like little quarters, coins, stuff like that. I got to get back to it, but we're actually running out of sunlight. It's gonna start getting really cold really fast. So I'm gonna go to one more spot. I heard the manatees are sitting over at Hospital Hole. So anyway, we're gonna hop on the jet ski. That's gonna be the last spot we go to. See if we find anything cool there. All right, so before we wrap up the day, we're at the very last spot called Hospital Hole. It's a super unique spot where basically there's a giant hole in the ground. It's like 100-something foot to the bottom. A lot of mangrove snapper school up here. Also a lot of manatees come here to like seek refuge. It's a really deep spot. There's a lot of like warm water flowing out of it because it is a spring. So I'm not really gonna find any treasure here, but my goal is to dive down, see if we can find some manatees, bring the big camera with me, show you just how beautiful and wild those creatures are. With that being said, let's hop in, see what we can find. Well, we didn't get to see any manatees while we were down there, but honestly, every time I dive that, it's so freaking special, man. It's honestly one of the most unique spots, and it's right here in the middle of the river. But all in all, it was a good day. Got out here, got to adventure. It did get freezing cold on me though. But if you guys enjoy videos like this, you want to see more, let me know in the comment section below. I am getting attacked by mosquitoes right now, man. I guess it's because I'm close to the woods, I don't know. But so if you guys made it this far in the video, I really do appreciate it. Oh my gosh, the mosquitoes are so freaking bad. I have some crazy stuff coming up. I've got some information about Blue Bay. I don't know when exactly I get to announce everything, but there are some upcoming stuff with Blue Bay, so make sure you guys stay tuned to the channel. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and if you are subscribed, hit the post notification button so you will be notified every time I do some crazy adventure like this. You'll be the first one to the comment section, and I'll make sure to show you guys some love, comment back and forth. With that being said, I think that is gonna wrap up today's video before I get eaten alive by mosquitoes. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll catch you guys on the next adventure. Peace out.
You and I till the